I the prettiest? Show up! Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? Show up! Well, who am I? Show up! Who am I? Show up! I can't hear you. Show up! Show up! Show up! Show up!
Sure enough. What up? What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling this morning? We are on the AM Kings show. Make sure y'all tapping in, like, subscribe, and share. We are out here on the YouTube network, which is our net worth. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody doing what they do. And yeah, man. Great Wednesday to you. It's the 12th. Already of fucking November. God damn it. It's the 12th of November. We are here. You know what I'm saying? We are here. Doing what we do. Making it do what it do. LBC, JPad, the Juggernaut. We always are on one, and we gonna bring it to you again today. Today. You know what I'm saying? Gonna bring it to you. Yes, indeed. Like, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? Happy Wednesday to you. It's Wednesday already. I can't believe that, man. Them 2 days just skipped by like like the wind blowing outside. Chilly out here up in the north, man. You know what I'm saying? But we making it do what it do and keeping it held down 110% for y'all. You already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. But yeah, man, I for some odd reason couldn't get no sleep last night. And so I said, you know what is there better to do than some video content? And this is exactly what I got for you this morning on the AM King Show.
You're still forgettable, I call it poor sex. Just when you think this shit over, I come with more text. You come with weak bullshit, juggernaut suplex.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like 4 o'clock this morning, 3 o'clock this morning. Got up and moved around, just said, you know what? I'm gonna do a piece of content. Do a piece of content for the AM, you know what I mean? Malik, what up, though? Good morning. You already know what it is. Abbott, what's happening, man?
You.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, that's what you do, you know, in this day and age. A little bit of content, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, like, hey, why not?
Stop bullshit. I'ma stop bullshit, rip shit down. Tear shit up, flip shit up. I don't give a fuck. Nigga want buck, wait about buck. Oh yeah, like Macho Man Randy Savage. Don't go there. The juggernaut inflicted damage. Rappers be soft on the mic, I call them boiled cabbage. I got them all in check, and I got one rule: don't ever try to disrespect. You must be some fool. On lyrics, juggernaut be a threat. I stomp on all of these tracks, they call me Gore-Tex. Your style forgettable, I call it poor sex. Just when you think this shit over, I come with more text. You come with weak bullshit, juggernaut suplex.
Yeah. Yep, that's from a record I did called Stomp on Shit. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to stomp on the shit today. Stomp it all the way out.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh.
Shit.
Ooh. Oh, yes. You're going to get the shit.
The shit. Oh, yes, the shit.
Yes, indeed. Like, subscribe, and share. We're here, man. You know what I'm saying? Got some goodies to talk about today. Fellas. You know what I'm saying? Found a couple of interesting subjects. But as always, we're going to going to say like this morning. I noticed this. I noticed this. The word control.
Mm.
The word control. It's a very, very loosely based term, and we're going to focus on the question: are you in control or are you not? Are you in control? And really, we're talking about just you, yourself. Are you in control or are you not? Let's talk about it real quick. See.
Okay, so that preposition in it implies a lot. So uh the way people use it, they're using it in terms of them having operation of it.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, when they say in control, what they are saying that they're within the box of control, the principle of control.
Mm-hmm.
So then next question becomes, well, then who's doing the controlling? Is it you or the principle of control?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Uh, one important fact of life is you control nothing, only your reactions.
Reactions, controlling reactions is definitely something that needs to be said and needs to be heard.
Yes. And a better word for that is integrating, balancing, and redirecting.
Mm-hmm.
Because even quote unquote controlling yourself
Without
very
question.
is a very concrete thing, and we're not concrete creatures.
Not at all.
And what was you gonna ask?
Oh, nothing. I was not going to
Oh,
ask anything. The question is control, and how much control do we really actually have over ourselves? LB.
Well, I think you got much as control as you think you have, but there's a lot of influences that you have that might take over your full control. Like, for example, like women. Like you might have your mind set on a certain standard of living, and then a woman come along, and then she can easily change your whole chemistry of thinking just by
Mm-hmm.
her being around. So that's basically the same thing.
It is. Well said. Abbott, control over oneself.
Man, he said, LB.
Mm-hmm.
Take you right to some Drake lyrics. I think I'd lie for you. Think I'd die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things that you want me to do. Like controller. That
Mm-hmm.
type of controller. That's exactly what LB is talking about. Um, to be, I guess, physically in control, you have to understand where the main plug-in comes from. You know what I'm saying? The controllers. If you a gamer, we go back to Atari 26,
And ColecoVision and all that.
yeah,
ColecoVision.
I have a Charlie.
We all did.
Black. It's a black. Without that
Yeah.
controller, ain't no game. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. Can't even really watch it.
You can't even watch the game without the controller. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? So,
It navigates you through the menus. It navigates
so,
you through to play
so
the
to
game.
be spiritually in tune, to understand, like, all right, I'm giving the gift of the essence from the spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm told, my parents are told by their parents, you're a good person. You're a beautiful person. Go out there and do beautiful. That's the controller that we really have to charge of. Because think of the people who are out of control. And I'm not saying everyone who didn't have a dad in their house is out of control. And there's plenty of people who were foster children, adopted, were in the streets at an early age, but they found found a way to control their, you know what I mean? But for the most part, we have been a community based, a village based people that we would go to the chief, who's the controller, who basically gave duties to everyone in the community. You're you're a good, you're gonna do the accounting because you're mathematically skilled. You're gonna do the accounting for everybody in the community. You're a dressmaker. We need you to make 20 dresses for these 20 women because they have to go to certain meetings with the chief or the king.
Right.
You know, you're a great cook. Can you boil up a pot of beans every Sunday so we can sit around and discuss affairs of the community, affairs of the spiritual, spiritual realm, and those type of things. So there's different type of controllers, like C said, but we just have to think of what level are we going to be controlled, or are we going to control the situation?
Yes, indeed. The word for today, ladies and gentlemen, is control. We're going to start pulling up the dictionary too, because we have to read and understand. People don't even know control is a verb. Verb, you know what I'm saying? That means it's an action. You know what I'm saying? Action is verb. Uh, Number one, to exercise restraint or direction over, to dominate, command. Hear what the abbot just said. The commander was the person that had control. You know what I'm saying? To hold in check, number two, curb. Number three, to test or verify, quote unquote, in parentheses, a scientific experiment by a parallel experiment or other standard of comparison. To eliminate, number four, to eliminate or prevent the flourishing or spread of, to control a forest fire. In biology, to initiate an internal response to an external stimuli. Obsolete, to check or regulate transactions, originally by means of duplicate register. That is control, ladies and gentlemen. That is control. To exercise restraint or direction over is what caught me. So, that being said, and going by the definition of it, how much restraint or direction do you have over yourself? You know, what can you control? What is out of your control? What is in your control? I think today's, dig, B-boys, what's going on? What's going on, Rain? You already know what it is, man. Good show yesterday. Good show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have to define what control is and how much control do we actually have over our actions and our reactions, like C said. You know what I'm saying? Because reacting is a part of acting and control is a verb, and that's an action. So we have to definitely start to uncover what the definition of certain things that we generally say in life. Because sometimes if you don't understand the definition, you're not going to understand it is an action, a noun, a pronoun, a verb. Those are the basics. And we're not trying to belittle anyone, but sometimes we lose sight of what control and these type of definitions actually mean. To me, control of yourself is to exercise restraint or direction. You know what I'm saying? If you feel yourself spiraling out of control, the best thing to do is to start to redefine what control is in your life, because it's all our individual responsibility to exercise and maintain a certain level of control over ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I see it happening all the time when you look at the timeline. That's why I played the timeline the other day, because out of control is something that's happening on a regular and dominant and consistent basis. However, the choice to be in control of yourself is strictly and entirely up to you. Controlling your boundaries, controlling your environment, controlling your behavior. And that's another angle that I definitely um, intended to address today, because controlling your behavior is something that's overlooked in this day and age, because social media gave everybody a pass to relax the control that they have over themselves. In other words, you're letting too many people in on too much of yourself, which is showing that you have very little to no control over yourself. Very little to no control. Because I'm sitting there looking at it, and we all see things. And those of us that are in the light and in the know understand better now how much out of control we were. And we found a way to get ourselves in control of what it is that we are and what we represent. When you're on social media, the subliminal is what's on your mind. Doesn't mean that you have to exactly tell people what is on your mind. It's a call to action. The Abbots said that before. Call to action. Call to action is something that we can control. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just because somebody tells us to do something, that does not mean that we should. It does not mean. That's one of the greatest lessons that I learned, is that there's certain things that people might tell me to do that I do not have to do, because that can compromise the control that I have over my situation. So control is the word for today, ladies and gentlemen, and just wanted to bring that to you guys. And you know, uh, definitely, definitely make sure that you think about that today, because if you don't start to access the control that you have over yourself, you will be out of control, and out of control is where the crash out, etc., and etc. goes. Jonan agrees.
Yeah, that's like the same. It's
Jonan,
like the same with eating and shit. That's the same, really the same thing.
yeah, it's the same thing, is it not? It's literally the same thing. And it's funny that you said that, L, because we ain't scripting this. We bring this shit up right on cue. That was the subject today.
Tuh,
Um,
wow,
Real rap.
wow.
That was the next subject. So good segue, L. You know what I'm saying?
It's the
If
weed.
you feel hungry every 2 to 3 hours, hear this
If you think
advice.
being hungry or craving something to eat every 2 to 3 hours is normal, watch this.
You just had a meal 2 hours ago. Why you have to eat again? Are you hungry? You're not hungry. Oh no, but I have to eat. Why? Because two things. One, you're a junkie. You're an addict. You're an addict. Just like cocaine, just like heroin. You're an addict because that sugar goes to the same part of the brain as dopamine. So it gives you that reward center. So now you have to have your next high. This is very real, guys. That's why intermittent fasting breaks that habit. How do you make a junkie come off his cocaine? You stick him in a room and don't give him any heroin. That's it. Number two is we've been socially indoctrinated to eat. I don't have an urge or anything, and if I don't eat, I'm not going to get cravings. I gotta go eat. I gotta go eat. No, but it's 1 o'clock, so I gotta go eat. Who said you gotta eat 3 meals a day and 2 snacks? The food industry said that. You didn't say it. Your doctor didn't say it. I want you all to now have conscious feeding. Conscious feeding. That means you eat when you're hungry. If you're not hungry, don't eat. You're not going to die.
We might need to run that again for the people in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because These are teachable moments on the show this morning. It's on the theme of control. The definition and the word for today is control. If you don't mind, fellas, let's let them sink that in one more time.
Being hungry or craving something to eat every 2 to 3 hours is normal. Watch this.
You just had a meal 2 hours ago. Why do you have to eat again? Are you hungry? You're not hungry. Oh, no, but I have to eat. Why? Because two things. One, you're a junkie, you're an addict. You're an addict. Just like cocaine, just like heroin, you're an addict. Because that sugar goes to the same part of the brain as dopamine. So
I'm gonna stop it right there. We'll stop it right there. Let's go ahead and break it down, fellas. You know what I'm saying? L, what did you learn over your course of time?
We're going that. I was on the phone real quick.
But yeah,
Click clack.
yeah, about the subject of control, and we just said, the man said the same addiction that you have to sugar is the same addiction a cocaine addict has to cocaine because it goes to the same exact place.
And the thing about that is, you've been raised to eat all this food per day. Like, you get up in the morning, mama got breakfast for you, so you gonna eat that. Then by lunch, they tell you to come in and get lunch, just like in school. You get lunch, then you go home, you eat a big meal. And really, you ain't even supposed to be eating that much. You're supposed to be eating like maybe one meal a day, or maybe once every other day or something. You're not even supposed to eat all the food you're supposed to be eating and shit. They got that shit really exaggerated so them motherfucking people can get paid off you because you get sick off the food that you eat.
Yeah, yeah. John, what's going on? Good morning. You already know what it is, man. Yeah, it's something that um, L actually pointed me in a direction when he had to adjust his diet on how I needed to adjust mine. And I decided to take on a challenge, even though I did not have to. It was the control factor that kicked in and said, you know what? You need to get this under control. And it's a process, especially when we always talk about the subject of learning and unlearning. Unlearning the bad habits and implementing good habits takes time. Nobody's expecting you to do it overnight, but you have to have a desire to want to be better in all phases of your life. And one of them is diet. See,
Yeah. Um, a few things. One, he who controls his talking, his words, his speech, can rule over a village. He who controls his stomach can rule over nations.
hmm, say that again.
He who can control their words can rule over a village. He who can control their stomach can rule over nations.
You mentioned this quote before, see, and it still resonates and sticks. Um, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the diet, what is one of the things that you recommend people do to start to gain control over that area of their life?
Stop thinking as eating as pleasure. And he's right. Um, People are trauma eating. People go to, well, more times over, I wouldn't say addict. I would call it coping mechanism. It's all coping mechanisms because there's a trauma there, there's a pain that's there, and they're looking to either ease it or heal it or put it on the back shelf. Some turn to music, some turn to food, others turn to hard drugs. It it's all about knowing the balance of who you are. And when
Yeah,
you have that
because
balance,
it can lead to dysfunction
yeah,
and disorder. That's why they call it an eating disorder.
yeah. That's why moderation is key. Moderation is key. And the only way you have moderation is through control. and you only have control from a sense of care and principle,
Yes.
and a
And
sense
if
of
you have
accountability.
if you need an extra source of discipline, try to curb your diet. That'll teach you all the discipline that you need.
Yeah,
Absolutely. To
and
control your diet is to control, what did you say? Control what?
nations. And think about it. The WHO, the World Health Organization, uh, he who controls the food controls the world. If you
Hmm.
control the food,
That's well said, bro. Well said. Well said. All that. I hope somebody caught that and took some food with it to their habit.
Fruit Loops. I got two examples for y'all.
What'd you
Example,
say?
we're
What'd
gonna
you say,
keep it.
P? He said Fruit Loops. He said
Fruit
Fruit
Loops
Loops.
for y'all. No, I say keep it Fruit Loops because let's think those right. You're controlled by the television. Every
hmm,
seven every 7 to 8 minutes there's commercials on about Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes, Pop Tarts. You know what I mean? It's subliminally putting that throughout this whole 30-minute show, at least once and grab something, and then you're controlled and you're used to you so you're controlled by the TV to watch it all day, and then you're controlled by the industry that feeds you sugar. You know, you don't never see no salad commercials. You don't see
Mhm.
you see these that is there for you to eat. So that's the first example. Uh,
Hmm. Because we see the self-packaged, manufactured meals. Oh, you really want to eat better? Try this company's meals. They can be delivered to you.
oh
You
yeah,
can heat them up and then you can eat them.
yeah.
Mhm.
Back in the day, it was the Hungry Jack frozen meals. Get
yeah,
you,
Nah.
Mm.
You pulled out the
get you some
AJ
Hungry Jack.
Hungry Jack.
It's
Boy,
instant
what if you want to
potatoes.
talk about a name of a brand?
Hungry Jack.
Hey, get you a Hungry Jack.
It's automatically going to tell you when you see the box.
You want
Hungry?
to get that motherfucker and shit, heat that motherfucker up.
Hungry Jack?
Yeah.
Are you hungry, Jack?
Hell yeah.
Throw that shit in the
Let
microwave.
me do these bitches.
I mean, you could throw a Hungry Jack in the oven, but throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes and it's gonna be warm. You might throw it in for 3 just to get that extra CV.
Extra heat.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
extra microwaves,
extra
extra
heat.
radiation.
Zap a
Yeah,
little more.
well, that too.
Yeah, that's my first example. The second example is going to tie in with what he just said about, controlling the nation,
Hmm.
controlling your stomach. Let's talk about Gandhi.
Hmm.
If anybody for fasting and the outcome of his fasting, moving, 1932, Gandhi fasted to protest the British government's electoral for the untouchables known as the Dalits, which Gandhi believed would permanently divide Hindu society. He fasted. The outcome, the protest led to Pune Pact 1932, which maintained a single but reserved electoral Dalits, ensuring their representation without creating separate political divisions. 1940 fasted, and the situation, there was violence between the Hindus and the Muslims. What was the outcome? Again, he helped quell the riots. So it's real simple. We ain't got to be long breath about it. I mean,
Real rap.
quiet.
It's cut and
quiet
dry.
stomach, quiet.
It's cut and dry. When it's clear, P, you don't have to spend oodles of time on it. When it's clarity,
Yeah.
Straight to
is one of the principles of life that most people tend to overlook. Go ahead, see.
Real quick. Look at all the world leaders and look at their body shape. Look how in shape they were in. And look at all the world leaders that were not in shape and what happened to them. Beheaded. Or their nation overthrown.
Interesting. Interesting.
Every single last one up to a T. I dare any one of y'all to go out there and prove me wrong.
Exactly. And it's for clarity purposes.
Yeah.
To be clear. Yeah, to be clear. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it's all about, man. Today's subject on the premise of everything is control. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to show certain examples of it, like this one right here. This is about the National Security Agency and why are they storing all of your calls? Have a listen.
NSA built this facility in the desert in Utah, right? And they started building it right after the 9/11 attacks. And there's enough computer memory there to save every phone call, every text message, and every email from every American for the next 500 years. It's just being vacuumed up by these, Cray computers or whatever those supercomputers are called these days. And it's being held in case someday law enforcement needs to go back to it for leads or for information about a crime that has been committed. First of all, federal law says NSA can't do this. Secondly, NSA's own charter says that it can't do this. You can't just pretend that the law says something that it doesn't. NSA built this facility in the desert in Utah, right? And they started building it right after the 9/11 attacks. And there's enough computer memory to save every phone call, every text message, and every email from every American.
The more you know. The more you know, the more you grow. The more you understand control, the better off your life will be. That's a different form of control right there. How sobering is it when we see these things and we make these discoveries? Let's go back around the horn, see.
Okay. All right. Now, why are they doing this? How come they're doing this? Why are they so hell-bent on doing this? Well, AI, they're going to need all that information in order to make us immortal. And when we already are immortal.
When you say that, clarity, brother, clarity. Let's.
We are not this body. Just because this body is dead doesn't mean that you are dead. Dead being excommunicated or separated from source, separated from spirit, separated from love.
Here we go.
At that point, you need to find your own energy source to keep on going. Unless you're connected, you don't have to worry about anything. You will keep on going. Next. Doesn't stop. Never stops. Never will. You are always immortal. You are eternal. You are spirit. You are love. Now, AI, that's separate. That's disconnected. They disconnected themselves. Now they need an energy source. They need a huge, infinite energy source. We are a part of that. Well, we as a human soul group are a part of that plan in terms of them forcing us into it.
Yeah, because if you noticed, the recognizable social influencers, a majority of them, not all of them, but a majority of them are utilizing this technology. Even some people that we've displayed on the show are now starting to saturate their content with an AI base, Correct.
And the reason for them collecting energy, you got to ask yourself, well, what is spirit? What is it made of? Really extremely long story short, spirit is compressed, condensed information, knowledge, and experiences
Mm-hmm.
organically. So, in other words, the original creator said, let's have experiences. So, I'm going to create.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that was commanded to create itself too. So, that went on creating, and that went on create more. And create. That's what we're all supposed to do. We are creators. We have children. We make art. We make music. We're creating. That's all coming from love.
Yeah.
So therefore, when they separate themselves, now they have to find a way to create spirit inorganically, and they need an energy source, which they're trying to make now.
One of the greatest forms of control is distraction. And that's what you're seeing in today's society, LB.
Yeah, but you already know they already always had the phones tapped, and they recording the information. That always been going on. They doing it now. They didn't switched up now.
Before we even got here, that was going on.
Yeah, before now they done got high tech to where they just switched it to the higher tech cell phones. It's on the TVs. It's on basically all your appliances and shit nowadays and shit. They know how to tap into your shit, so they got thousands of ways to tap into your shit now and shit. But yeah, them keeping records, that's no real surprise to anybody that really know what's going on. So
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well said, brother. Abbott.
Fucking right, LB. Back to medieval times. Let's stick with the word control, and let's go to the medieval. I always try to trace it to the Latin traces. You know what I'm saying? So the Latin word in medieval terms is contra rotulus, duplicate a role. This is from duplicate a role. So what we're doing, we're copying something and saving it. So you combine contra, which is against, and rotulus, which means roll. Kind of go against the grain, but what is been will be again. So that
With history repeating itself.
yeah,
Thank you, P. Thank you so much, P.
that's exactly what we're seeing. If you listen to this podcast, we will tell you several times. We tell you 7 more times. C will always tell you about AI and the derivations of it is way. People are like, "Oh, I'm scared of AI." And the AI has been around. I promise you. You know, it's just in different forms.
Say that again for the people in the back, P, because I don't think they heard you.
It's been around, man. You pay attention to certain movies. You know, they use AI in certain movies way back in the day. And it's like,
Way back.
how did they put that together? Oh, that it's computer generated. This is AI. So have no fear, as Underdog would say. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Absolutely.
AM
Well said.
Kings is here to save the day.
mm-hmm.
Real quick, 2 seconds. He brought it full circle when I said a better word is to redirect. Because he just explained the Latin root words and all that. I didn't mention, but I saying a better way to saying
That's
to
cool.
redirect.
That's all right. That just lets everybody know we're moving on one accord today. The theme
We got to
is
bring it all
control.
in. I'm gonna tie in with what Cookie Mane said. Intact. Let's go to Enemy of the State movie.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Look how
Mhm.
easy is how cheap it is to put a Ring camera in your home. $9.99 Ring camera in your door, in your window, around, and guess who that helped?
Police.
The
The
government.
government,
Uncle Sam.
the police,
The government.
Chump, all of them. It's gonna help
Yeah.
all of them because they know
Yeah, because
every
you think you're the only person that's watching. You think you're the only person that's watching what's going on around your house. Think again, because you signed up, and most of us don't even read the disclaimers when we get these things. We just see somebody else got surveillance on their house, so we want surveillance on ours.
That part.
yeah. And again,
Control.
going back to controller, who's controlling your Ring camera when you're not
That
home?
part.
When you're
Yeah.
not home, who
Mhm.
knows when?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's that on that.
It can tie into our subject the other day, which was algorithm.
Message.
Algorithm is another form, message, another form of control. Another form of control, and we have to understand what control is and how the different forms of control come back around. Here's another example right here, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share. We are the AM Kings. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go ahead and tell a friend to tell a friend that we are on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You need this kind of food. We were talking about the food situation to let you know that this kind of food is what's necessary. It's not popular, and we know that, but it's necessary, and you're gonna get this work. This guy's a pain in the ass, and Nancy knows she's not a Black American though. Everybody want to be us. Have a listen. Control. Think of control.
African Americans in this country are the only groups. They have no culture. It depends on who you meet, where you meet them.
But currently, there's not an African American culture.
No, you have no culture. Nancy, you've been here, born here. Why would you be surprised if I say African Americans don't have a culture? What, twerking?
Keep your mouth shut about things that have nothing to do with you that you are benefiting from because of my blood. So stop downplaying us like you don't want to be us. Because to quote the late great Paul Mooney, everybody want to be in but don't nobody want to be in You having tether babble with a Haitian that don't know a damn thing about Black Americans is not only disingenuous, it's disrespectful. I can't tell you a damn thing about Haiti other than the fact that it's beautiful. And Bill Clinton robbed y'all blind in 1804, but I ain't speaking on Haiti because that's not my house. This here is my house, and as long as you're a guest in my house, you act accordingly or I'll force you to.
Now that was an interesting take. Now, where can we find control in that? Let's go around the horn again. Abbott. Miss Tanya, good morning. Good morning to you.
Did you ask?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay,
Sorry
I
about
was
that.
I was tapping in and telling a friend to tell a friend.
Yes, sir. Which is all right. What's up, Jonan?
First and foremost,
That's the honorary guard dog of the AM Kings. You can see him. He's definitely excuse the pun, wolfing. But go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Pete.
I have a personal thing against it's acceptable at the strip club. You know what I'm saying? They diss the strippers for doing it for a living, but they in
And
Target.
you're talking about twerking, right, Pete?
Yeah, they in the house twerking for free. Go get your money. Go get your twerk, because we don't need Walmart smelling like tuna. Keep the tuna.
Keep the tuna.
Oh man,
If you ever been in a strip club, it smells like tuna. You already know. It is a club. So that's a form of control and diversion. You got that diversion.
That's yeah,
Yeah.
it really
And
is.
it's
It really is.
in them where just dancing and moving for a reason. You see kids, they don't necessarily be TikToking in line with their parents, just moving and dancing out. Really, going back to they had ceremonies and things like
And
that.
still do.
But it's a diversion. It's unneeded. But
Yeah.
people, we don't have enough control of our own affairs to say people from other countries or from other regions mind their business, because what we do a lot of times, so we can go to our own town that we're from. We could always go there and not to diss, but I mean, it happens in Erie, it happens in Newark, it happens in New Bethel, it happens in Aliquippa. You know what I mean? It happens in the outskirts. It happens in Compton. No togetherness. I was watching some, I think it was some Max B related videos or whatever. And there was some dudes talking about, I'm from Harlem, born in Harlem, I'm going to die in Harlem. Why do you have to die in Harlem? 9 times out of 10, it's going to be somebody from Harlem that's going to take your life. So what's wrong with getting out where you was born from? Because for you, you know what I mean? If you mean anything, if you ring, somebody doesn't like it. Look at the longest, and I'm not saying their entity is worth nothing, but it's guys who don't work. They beg for coin, drink all day. And matter of fact, I was up here, and he knew me. I was standing right across the street from my old crib on 21st and Holland, and he came around the corner. We had a party for Frank's 50th birthday at the train station. Matter of fact, talking
about Frank Crockett, right?
Frank Crockett, Thurston. So I'm over talking to, back in the day, my family, whatever. 2 dudes come from around the corner on 21st Street, 21st and Holland. One had a bag, he had a brown paper bag, and the other had a cup of, and we was like, this was like 9 o'clock in the morning. We was like, y'all got started early. They was like, you still drinking from last night? And they looking at me, and I can see the age in their face, but just because we around, they wanted some money, and I said, I don't even care. Just y'all get like some smartphones and get Cash App, and then y'all could be moving around here and get some cash. And I was like, I'll come up with some money. I'll find some money. If you could tell me what my name was. You know what he did? He came across the street, and he knew exactly who I was, but he couldn't remember my name. Liver flushed with alcohol, brain just, the matter just spattered
out of
whack. But
control.
I don't think we should ever not accept criticism from another area. I mean, if it is, let's see it, let's validate it. I think people are quick to say, "Oh, you Jamaican. What you got to say about America?" You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Oh, you from Great Britain. What you got to say about America? You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
think we should, whatever criticism comes, let's accept it and see what they talking about.
Sounds good, P. Well said, brother. LB.
Well, shit, Peter summed it up. Shit, basically, in this life, is a beginning and an end. In between, you gotta fucking get on route and get your vision early and ride that route and have your focus on the end game because basically you don't know when your end game gonna come. So basically, it's
Hmm.
all about a lot of people because they have lack of experience. They just get lost in the first beginning of the half of their life, and by the time they catch on to what they really supposed to be on, it's a lot of lost time and shit. So it's never an end game until you really decide what your end game actually is. Basically, you just lost and you just out here until you figure it out. But you need to figure something
Yeah.
out because you're really wasting time.
Absolutely. 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 And that is screaming control. Screaming control. You know what I'm saying? Because what LB just said, well said, brother. C.
Uh, yes. Listen to the criticism and see if it actually is constructive. One, two. For the man to say that we have no culture, he tweaking. He tweaking. That is, to me, that is disrespectful. What he should have. I think it's a language barrier thing. He should have said your culture. To me, from outside looking in, it looks degenerative. From the things that we're seeing on the TV, the propaganda that we see, what we're seeing is degenerative. That's what he should have said. So I think that's probably a language barrier thing. Yet in terms of the words in itself, man, that's disrespectful to come and say that you have no culture. Like, nah, we clearly do have a culture. You're just not involved. You don't see all the
Mm,
positive things that we do in our culture that we kept.
mm,
Like, so it's, yeah, like it's a 50-50 thing. And
mhm.
at the same time, don't come to my house and try to criticize me about all this other stuff, and you don't even know the half.
No.
Yeah, like
How can how can you give me advice on something that you have no knowledge of or have never experienced? That's why
stupid and
in this
young
music thing,
and
real
nothing.
quickly, I was gonna say this, see. Yeah, I've been in the music business a very long time, and I've had many people that have done not a iota of what I've done in this thing, tried to give me direction and tell me exactly what I should be doing. And I had to exert some control over that situation and say, I appreciate your advice, but no, this is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to happen. Whether you like it or not, it's going that way. And you can either fall in line and join along, or you can respectfully get out of my way.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of my way. That's exerting control, ladies and gentlemen. That's stop. We have to stop doing what everybody else wants us to do,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to start doing exactly what it is that we intend to do. I'll say that again. We have to stop letting everybody else dictate what we are supposed to be doing. We have to take the bull by the horns and start doing exactly what it is that we intend to do. If it's for the good, it's for the betterment of your life. I'm not talking about something that's going to lead you down the road of destruction, dysfunction, um, and displacement. We're talking about leading ourselves to the road and the path of success, and that success is inside of you. It's there. The guide is there. We have to stop telling ourselves that we have to worry about what everybody else is thinking we should do. We have to start worrying about what we want to do, and that's not selfish. That's called control. You have to understand the difference between what is selfishness and what is control. You know what I'm saying? There's two different things that can be mistaken as the same thing. Selfishness is one thing, control is another. Control is dictating your narrative without losing sight of your goal and your course, because people will give you a bunch. I know some people right now that um, They're very curious. They want to ask questions. They want to get answers and this, that, and the third. Have you ever thought to stop for a second and look at yourself and say, what is myself telling me?
Self.
Yes. What is self telling you? You know what I'm saying? That person. What is self telling you? Okay. That's the thing we're talking about when we mean control. Control is understanding that you have more control over your life and your decisions than you are giving yourself credit for. And the only reason why you lose control is based merely off of habit. Habit.
Yeah.
Habit.
I gotta have it.
Habit, gotta have it.
It's a person during my journey. I will never forget them. They said one of the most ridiculous statements to me. I hope they watching right now, or somebody tell a friend to tap in. This person was an aspiring photographer, and they told me, "Hey, why don't you tell me your ideas? Because I'm smarter than you."
Oh,
they're wanting to get into the photography field. They're watching what I'm doing and saying, probably, I would do this differently. I would do that differently. Da, 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 da. But you really need my ideas to. That's the weirdest thing that's ever been said to me. Tell your ideas because I'm smarter than you. I will never forget that. And you know what I've done since then? I was a head photographer at the biggest black comedy club in the country, leaving Erie, going to Atlanta. Self-published author, got a multimedia certificate. What else?
Shall you continue?
Business administration degree. All these proficiencies. Where are they now? Where are they now?
I did the same thing. Somebody tell me when I was in my teens, I said, I'm gonna marry my wife. Oh no, don't get married. She's gonna ruin your life. Yeah. Over 20 years later, we're still together. Over 16 years married.
And say how many years in total?
Over 20.
This is something else that this is the reason why I did that. Hold on real quick, see, is because
it's bugs too.
We got to learn how to congratulate and celebrate and start to eradicate the hate.
Yeah, where are they now?
We got to be, we got to start genuinely be happy for others, even if we don't like them. Y'all not gonna like me for saying this. Even if we don't like the people, we got to start learning how to be genuinely happy for people. Because if I'm happy for you, we showed the video the other day. If I'm happy for you and you hate me, then your happiness is going to quell the hate that you have for me, and you can stop hating. As control. As control, ladies and gentlemen. He said, y'all just had an anniversary. Did y'all just have an anniversary?
Yeah.
Clap again. Because we understand in this day and age, it's not easy. It's not easy, even for those of us, me and L, we kind of like, we the solo dolos in the clan. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure. You can go a lifetime. You can go a lifetime either way. And what we need to do is we need to celebrate togetherness. We need to celebrate, harmony. We need to celebrate these things.
Yeah, misery too. Black conversations over 20
misery.
Years his woman too.
We're gonna clap it up for misery too, man. Because any of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Any of y'all, you know what I'm saying?
I thought you were saying celebrate misery. when you're in misery. I'm like, oh, shit.
It can't be that bad, baby. Shit, it can't be that bad.
Brandy, good morning, Brandy. Good morning. Thank you, Brandy, for tapping in with us this morning. Good morning, Misery. You already know what it is, man. You're welcome, Miss Tanya. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? That is, love is and unity and togetherness and knowing that you can survive and coexist is something that we have to see more examples of. So I'm going to congratulate that. The fellas are going to congratulate it because that's what we want to see for all of us.
Wow, he said he made it. I'm thinking, wow, because he's saying that he made the show, is what he's saying. I'm thinking he's saying I made it as in him.
Oh, he made it to the show.
Yeah. Well, we was congratulating
no, Misery. Today's subject.
Yeah, relationship.
Right. Misery. Today's subject is about overall. The word for today is control. Control. And these are examples of control. These are examples. I mean, for C to be, with his wife for over 20 years is a clear example of control. It's a clear example of what control looks like. It's the abbot getting married. That's screaming control.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? No Janet.
That's what it's about.
No Janet. No Janet.
Give me a
No Janet.
Being
in control of yourself. I'm gonna end it off with this, fellas. Being in control of yourself is a priority in this day and age because it's so easy for you to get out of control. And the only person that you have to blame at the end of the day, no matter what it is that people do to us, because I didn't had a lot of weird shit done to me. Everybody didn't had a lot of weird shit done to them. But it's my job to make sure that I stay in control. You know what I'm saying? Much needed. Yes, indeed, Brandy. That's what we're here for every single day that we are on here, because every last one of these kings could be doing something else. But we chose to come together to make sure that we start to repair what's been broken. We have to start being real with ourselves and start repairing things that have been broken. 20 plus years. Misery. So we clapped for you, bro.
Yeah.
We clapped for that.
He said long time. Long time now.
That's exerting some form of control. That's unity. Rain with his girl.
Long time. Long time.
Saying? You guys are showing the world on a day-to-day basis, which takes gonads. Excuse the pun, but it takes gonads to be able to show people that you are in a stable and committed relationship. Is it something that you have to do? No. But it shows how much control you have over your situation. We control things from the inside out, not the outside in. As above, so below. As within, so without. You know what I'm saying? And so we want you guys to understand that word control is something that we have to do this every single morning. Ask yourself every single morning when you get up, am I in control? Am I in control of myself? Because if I'm in control of myself, I'm in control of my world. If I'm in control of my world, I can spread the right kind of message to the world.
Bunnies?
That's simple.
Funny time?
Yep. It's that time.
Funny time.
It's that time. We got a trifecta, you betcha, today. You know what I'm saying? When they hire a new supervisor and they try to tell you how to do your job.
How the fuck is you gonna tell me about the shit you ain't never seen, bitch ass nigga? You can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans, my nigga. Wait. How the fuck is you gonna tell me about the shit you ain't never seen, bitch ass nigga? You can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans, my nigga. Wait.
Shit.
Oh, he only saying that you can get away with it too. I'm a supervisor, bitch.
Wait. Hell no.
Here go funny number 2 for y'all. And we do this to make sure that you guys are getting in a good mental space We run funnies after we talk about what we need to talk about, and get you guys some good humor along the way. Check this one out right here.
So you just don't want no help. You don't want help at all. Just I do the job myself so I can get all the money for myself. Look at you. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, he fucked.
Look at him.
This moment.
He don't want to pay for no help, man. Get your partner, man.
About to go.
I wish I would come outside and see you working on my stuff by yourself. Look at him. Now he's strong. He's definitely strong. I got to give it to him. He's definitely a strong guy. But for you to be out here doing stuff by yourself like this, look at him. Look at it.
Shit, disastrous.
He cooked. He's cooked, man.
They're broken down and shit.
There's a lesson that goes in with that.
Number one. If you're not Mexican, don't do that. Number two. If you're not Mexican, you got no help, go get you some help. Because after a while, if you don't, you're going to need some help.
Hey, man, I'm going to take it a step further. Even if you are Mexican, go get you some goddamn, because I don't never see them boys working on everything by themselves. They got a gang of people.
Yeah, that was a joke.
I know what.
Sanchez would have jumped on something and held on to something and shit. He would have took that L like that.
That's an example of a cake ass.
Ooh, man, talk about cheap.
That motherfucker, he just fucked up. Have balance. Sure, everything he got and shit on that motherfucking ball and shit.
This was honorable mention, but to me, I think it was one of the funniest things. This is Devin Robinson, this dude with the warbly weird voice. But man, the way he talks about this dude, it says hell no. You'll understand why when you see this.
Damn it. The way you're locked up. Fuck. Who do you run to after this? Who do you rely on? Appalling. Look at him. He thought he could weasel his way out of it. He had to fucking cross his legs. Oh my god. Devastating. That motherfucker sneak up on you, don't it? That's the sneaking. Literally blew your tailbone apart. There I go sneaking up on you.
Snuck up on it.
His legs seized up. Champagne.
Everything seized up.
Yo,
he said he exploded his tailbone on that.
He's not having kids. He's not having kids.
No, you better hope. He better hope he can walk straight after that.
Damn it.
For a long time.
No one and nowhere. He might as well roll over and cry.
Damn it. The way you're locked up. Fuck. Who do you run to after this? Who do you rely on? Appalling. Look at him. He thought he could weasel his way out of it. He had to fucking cross his legs. Oh my god. Devastating.
Yeah, he gotta have broken his tailbone. He in pain.
Man, listen. If he didn't, he bruised it so bad that he thought he broke it.
Something is out of line.
He's going to be in pain for a long time.
No, I can laugh at that because one time in college, shameless joke on myself. One time in college, I slid down the banister thinking that I was, Joe Balance, and yeah, I just so happened to not calculate how steep the rail was, and flew right off of it and landed right on my tailbone. And trust me, they had to come. The ambulance had to come get me. Ambulance definitely had to come get me, and yeah, because Cass was laughing at me at first until they realized I wasn't getting up off the ground because I experienced a temporary, what they call temporary paralysis. Yeah, I was not getting up off the ground. That shit hurt like hell. And I had to laugh at it in hindsight because once everything came back, I was like, boy, what a dumbass thing I did right there.
Imagine your ass yelling and screaming and shit. Woo, shit.
I was
I know that's
yelling and screaming, bro. It was so the pain. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. You already know what it is, Brandy. Thank you so much. Thank you for tapping in with us this morning. Thank you guys. Time. Hey, damn it, Pat. Damn it. Hey, yo, dude he's diabolical. Evan Robinson, man. If you ever never checked out his thing, and that voice is just it's gonna make you laugh. I mean, you can see his content and people just go you know what I'm saying, crazy over that stuff. But yeah, man, thank you guys for your time today. We all got stuff to do too, Brandy. So we're about to get out of here and get our day started, man. For the Abbott, C, LB is JPad the Juggernaut. We are the AM Kings. We will see you at this same bad time, same bad channel, 8 a.m. Tomorrow, Friday. You know what I'm saying? We are here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as the cross says. Like, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you guys are sharing the show too. And know that we do have an AM Kings show channel. Go to the AM Kings show channel. But right now, we want you to go to lfxmedia.live and tap in.
Let's go.
Get the protection card. You know what I'm saying? Get the card that protects your wallet. It's right there on the site. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all tapping into the 24/7 radio that we have, which is lfxmedia.live. The Woke Show is in effect. You already know. Stay up. Stay blessed. Yeah, man. Misery's back at it again. yeah. Blunt conversations. Yes. Make sure you come on back, Brandy. Thank you so much. And we will get back with y'all on Friday. So remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 3 is the magic number, y'all. We out of here.